right, getting ready to start some track cross coming into Dominion Raceway and Entertainment right now. It is a wet, nasty day, but hopefully it's still a lot of fun. Hey guys, welcome back. Here at Dominion Raceway right now for track cross. So it's going to be autocross-like event. It's going to be out on the actual racetrack, so we're moving a little bit faster than what you see during most autocross events. So got my vehicle all ready to go, and looking forward to a wet day of racing. Here's the vehicle in track prep. You got the track tires back on, so 235s up front, and then there's the 275s that I have on both sides and rear. So Michelin's around the board. And this is my plug-in setup on an RV hookup. So really thankful to Dominion Raceway for setting this stuff up so you can actually get here, charge, makes it so I don't need to get up at 4 in the morning. So awesome. You guys can see pretty decent turnout even though it's raining. A lot of Corvettes, which are going to be going probably a lot slower than they want to. And then get that Audi over there, pulled by the Audi. Alright, so we're starting off with a reconnaissance laps of the course. So it looks like the rain stopped, but obviously the track's still pretty wet. So this is an opportunity to kind of see what it looks like. And kind of just refamiliarize myself with the whole track. So it's a little disappointing overall, because I was hoping to have today be kind of the roll-up event. This is the same track, same course that I did my very first track cross on back in May when the car was pretty much completely stock. I really wanted to see, be able to get kind of a definitive, this is the difference that the modifications I made to the car over the summer made. See how much better the vehicle performs and I performed. But with it being wet, I don't know that I'm going to be able to really give a definitive, set of improvement. So to recap, first time I did this was running on the 235 3520 stock Pirelli P01 wheel or tires, and everything else about the vehicle was completely stock. And since then, so I've changed the tires to Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, and the rear or the front are the 235 3520s, and then in the rear are actually 275 3020s. A little bit additional kind of traction in the rear. I've done the Silver's coilover install, so it lowered the vehicle about 1 inch or so, 1 1/4 maybe, and then definitely stiffened the suspension, so it's an adjustable suspension that I have. And then I did the Eibach sway bars front and rear, so made it so that the vehicle is significantly more level as I'm driving. So all those modifications made it so that improve the grip of the vehicle, improve the stability of the vehicle, and kind of made it so that the car stayed a little bit more balanced as you're pushing it through these corners. So that finishes off my reconnaissance laps. Track honestly doesn't feel super slick, so we're gonna kind of see how that affects the times. Heading on out for the first session.
my first untimed run. Feeling out the track. Not pushing really hard. Although it feels pretty decent so far. So my first time here, I ran this in 54.4. My fastest time so far was 52.2. Right on the edges of the traction through most of that. Alright, so halfway through the morning session, and I got the top speed so far except for that mini right here on the Hoosiers. So he's beating me, but running 54.2, so definitely a little bit slower than you know, what I would be running if it was 80 degrees out and dry. But fastest time right now. I'm gonna see if we can continue that on the second morning session, and then we'll get into the long course in the afternoon. That was better. I think staying tight here is better. I got the power to get out of it. That was better. Perfect. Maybe a little finish. So we finished up the morning sessions. So first place out of everybody except for that mini, that competition class mini with the slicks. So it's awesome. Did not go faster than I did back in July when it was hot. I think some of that's just the nature of how the course is. It's tough to heat up the tires and stuff like that enough right now when it's still wet. But really close, 52.4. I think the fastest was 52.2. So back in July. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the afternoon session. It's a lot longer, a lot faster. So charging back up. All right, getting ready for the afternoon session. Everybody's getting all lined up. Weather has cleared. It's looking much nicer. Even have a little bit of blue sky out there. So hopefully it's going to be pretty fast. To be a good test of whether or not all the improvements I made to the car have been worth it. Right here. Too much. right, so for anybody who knows anything about Tesla efficiency, they'll see these numbers. That's 1 lap, so it's about a 1.5 mile course, and that's my watt hours per mile is between, well, so I guess 1690 and 1708, which is usually, this is when I'm just driving on the road, it's around 240 to 260. If I'm spirited driving, it's like 290. So this is what, 6 times that. So that's pretty incredible. Hey, so I guess they got an issue with the timing system. All the afternoon ones so far are untimed. So I'm gonna have to go compare what's on the internal system to what I had before. But anyway, still good laps, still much faster as far as I can tell from what it was at the beginning of the season. So all those improvements absolutely did make a difference. But more to follow. That was actually just as fast as the last one. All right, hey, the timing system's not going to come back out, so I'm not going to have any official times for basically the afternoon. I'm going to have to kind of figure it out using the internal timing system that the Tesla's got. So hopefully I'll be able to figure that one out this evening when I get back. Other than that, it's a great time. Dominion Raceway does a really good job with this program. A lot of good people out here to race against, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, like this, share it with people who might be interested in what it's like to track an EV, and I hope to catch you guys soon.